A very good morning. Thanks for clicking on to the Thursday edition of Vogan's European Outlook. So, 3 out of 3 failures to hit 30 degrees Celsius in the southeast of England. And I think, given the outlook that we've got off the models for the remainder of the month, we may see the first meteorological month of summer without hitting 30 Celsius since August of 2017. So temperatures yesterday peaked at 29.2 Celsius. I do believe there was clouds that rolled in during the afternoon, which put a halt to the afternoon warming. But even down across Paris, where temperatures were expected to hit 35 Celsius yesterday, they fell somewhat short. So up until now, the modelling has been overdone in terms of heat, and that's quite interesting actually, and it'll be interesting to see how much we continue to see this trend as we go through the remainder of the summer season. But looking, like I say, this has been the case now for the past week or so, a trend towards cooler and more unsettled as we go through the second half of June. Now, in recent times, I've showed the GFS ensemble with the trough leaning more towards the UK and Western Europe. Let's look at the CFSV2, and you can see here this is the upcoming 7-day period here, and you can see the negative extending from Iceland down into the UK. The core of the ridge now centred well up into the eastern and northeastern portion of Europe here. So this is, of course, the 7-day mean. And then as we go into the 8 to 14 day, you can see here the negative generally over and to the northwest of the UK. But the influence of this will be over the UK region to the west, and the strongest core of high pressure well over towards the east here. So the temperature theme is going to be on the below normal side, I think. And, this is the month so far, and it has been dominated by warmth from Spain up through Scandinavia and into northwestern Russia here, the UK firmly above normal temperature-wise. But what we're going to see, I think, over the next couple of weeks here as we go through the final 2 weeks of June is temperatures firmly below normal. With the pressure dropped, we're going to see more in the way of cloud, we're going to see more in the way of rainfall and wind as well, and temperatures just simply not getting much above the mid-20s, I think. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly how cool the next couple of weeks is. So this is the CFSV2 2-meter temperature anomaly here for the upcoming 7-day period. Hanging on to a little bit of warmth here across East Anglia and the southeast, and of course that will be part of the reason for that above normal is that the next day or so will still hang on to a little bit of continental warmth. But, we're going to see much fresher, much cooler conditions coming in off the Atlantic. Remember, of course, like I've said, waters to the west of the UK below normal. And, of course, you draw that air across that cool water. You have suppressed temperatures over the land, of course, as well. So 7-day period looks like this. The 6 to 10, or the 8 to 14, should I say, has the core of the heat as expected over the eastern part of Europe. Much fresher, even across France, across parts of northern Spain as well. And even the 15 to 21 day, still not seeing that heat coming back in. And of course, by this stage, this is almost the first full week of July. So it's going to be interesting to see how much we can trim back these positive anomalies. I'm not saying it's going to be it's not going to end up being a cooler than normal June, but what is going to be the case is we're going to probably be closer to average when we've finished June overall. And of course, my thoughts on July. I think we are going to see a cool and fairly damp July overall. So far so good in terms of the summer forecast, and I'm quite intrigued to see what will take place over the next few days and next couple of weeks here overall. Looking very quickly at the GFS, this is of course the precipitation chart here and the pressure chart, and you can see here quite a messy theme overall. Lots of thunderstorms from Spain lifting north over France into the southeast. We've seen plenty of thunderstorm activity over Kent during the night, and as we press through, we're going to see areas of low pressure moving in. So you can see here as I skip through the loop, areas of low pressure rotating in over the British Isles here. And by the way, if we get stuck underneath an area of low pressure with cloud and rain, we could see some unusually cool end of June days. So that's it for today. Hope you have a great day, and I'll be back in the next couple of days as always with more. Bye for now.